American psychologists John William Atkinson and Richard Schriffen define memory as a collection of several systems that store information in different forms for differing amounts of time. As a psychology student, you may find difficulty in recalling all the semantic memory of information about how the brain, neuron, and the nervous system works, because it is simply too much information to remember in a short amount of time leading up to your upcoming exam. To make studying a little less stressful, you may want to try these 5 different ways of improving your memory. This first method of retrieving information effectively is called spaced repetition. This method was introduced by German psychologist Hermann Ebbinghaus in 1932. To put it simply, it is the act of recalling the materials at increasingly spaced intervals over a period of time. By spacing out your repetition by a day, 3 days, and then a week, you allow your brain to forget what it has recalled between those intervals, and of course, it would become increasingly challenging to absorb that information back in. And that challenge of trying to retrieve the information again is the whole idea of this method. The psychology behind this idea is that the information is more likely to be encoded in our minds if we are constantly challenging and forcing our brains to recall what we learned. You can give this method a try by using flashcards with an app called Anki, simply writing, or drawing a mind map. The benefit of using flashcards is that every question and answer is all in your words, therefore making it easier for you to remember your answers. As for writing, you could write down as much of what you can recall from the material you learned at the previous interval. Say you wanted to learn about the central nervous system in the morning and learn the anatomy of the neuron in the afternoon. Therefore, you will write what you know about the central nervous system in the afternoon before moving on to the anatomy of the neuron. If you are keen on drawing, a mind map is a great way to revise as well. You can actively recall by drawing branches on your map with different colors, write down certain keywords, and even sketch diagrams. This method is great for those who want to engage with the artistic side, especially during a stressful time. Now, let's talk about a much simpler yet one of the most difficult methods: getting enough sleep. According to a study by the National Alliance on Mental Illness, 80% of college students suffer from poor sleep quality due to academic pressure. If you strongly feel like you're one of them, try not to feel alone. You see the hard work that you're doing. Sleep plays a vital role in strengthening the neural connections in your brain that forms memories and transforming your short-term memory into long-term memory. This process is called memory consolidation. During the time that you are asleep, information travels back and forth through neurons between the area called the hippocampus and the cortex. As sleep scientist Matt Walker likes to put it, think of the hippocampus as a USB stick and the cortex as a storage to download these memories. What a good night's sleep would aid in this process is that it will replay these memories over and over again through new creations of neurons in the brain. And this is exactly what strengthens memory retention. Ideally, the amount of sleep a college student of 18 years and above should get between 8 to 10 hours of sleep. So, when you wake up in the morning, you are much more likely to remember a lot of what you learned in biopsychology class in comparison to pulling an all-nighter. Thirdly, let's talk about a more physically demanding method: exercising. Study has shown that exercise can promote increased blood flow to the hippocampus, which is the area of the brain that plays an important role in learning and memory. However, it is aerobic exercises that get your heart pumping fast, such as running, that will significantly boost the size of the hippocampus, therefore improving your memory and thinking skills. Not only does exercising improve your memory, but it also protects your memory over time as you grow older. Studies say that doing 30 minutes of cardio for 5 days a week is the ideal exercise routine you should at least be doing. However, the challenge is to make exercising a priority and realizing what good it does to your mental and physical health, especially when your schedule is packed. Number 4. Eating the right foods. Believe it or not, that same part of the brain we previously mentioned is also known to have many insulin receptors. This means that the hippocampus benefits from a good and healthy snack while you study, such as blueberries. So, the more you consume healthy foods, the more glucose and insulin there is to supply to the hippocampus, which promotes improved memory consolidation. In one study, participants have shown that they could recall past memories better after taking blueberry supplements. So, when you think about snacking as you study, don't think twice. But remember, not just any snacks, but healthy snacks. Lastly, keep a high-quality relationship with your loved ones. Studies have made a link between a high-quality relationship and improved memory. Researchers have said that being around others helps prevent memory decline and discipline us into taking care of ourselves because of social pressure. Your friends may either give you direct or indirect reminders to take care of your mental and physical health by telling you to go see a doctor. And either way, you should really listen to that friend of yours. Hanging out with your friends also continually stimulate your brain, constantly giving you complex memory challenges, therefore improving your learning skills. In another study in 2017, researchers have found that adults aged 80 and above have been reported to show similar cognitive abilities to people in their 50s and 60s, all because they kept a great relationship with their friends and families. So, which method are you willing to give a try? Is it exercising, spaced repetition, or trying to eat more healthier foods? Anyhow, I hope this video gave you the knowledge you needed to better prepare for your exam week. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time!